you're getting endorsement deals from symbol companies. And so tell the story of your NAMM experience and what was it, Trexis symbols?
Yes.
How did you guys get hooked up? What was your process? Did you go in there like, I'm big bad Funkyfoot and you need to give me some free stuff? How did you negotiate that? Because it's about nuanced networking and creating that relationship, right?
Yeah. Well, for me, I walked around the whole week, saw different companies, spoke with them. They went my bio and they want to see the things that I have done and if I could represent their company.
And how did you give them the bio? Was it an email thing? Was it a virtual thing?
Well, my bio is on my website and I share that website with them and I show them information, So the thing is, those who want endorsements or the process is, can you sell their product? That's the main thing. It's not about you. It's about their product. So you are endorsing their product. So you have to have, it has to be visible. You have to use the product. People would want to, okay, I heard this guy play. I like what he's playing. Where did he get that from? I like how it sounds, no matter what product it is,
Well, you went by something really quickly there too. You said that the musician endorses the company and the product,
Exactly.
right? And that's something that people get mixed up.
Right.
They think that this company is endorsing you, right?
Right.
But so explain that. How does that work then?
So that means that if you think the company is endorsing you, right, it's not going to happen,
right?
Right. But you're endorsing the company, so here's their product,
right?
So say,
don't show that brand on. They ain't paying us. No.
Hey, right. Here's their product,
right?
So let's say this is their product. They are sponsoring me, on certain things. I'm not sponsoring them,
right?
But I tell, don't look for endorsements. Look for relationships.
Right.
Relationships can lead to a lot of things. When I got to NAMM and I saw that company, I met one of the reps. His name is Lynn. Lynn and I talk, conversate, we hit it off, joke, laugh. Good thing. Endorsement wasn't even in my mind.
And how did you even meet the guy though? Did you just walk up to him randomly?
No. Well, you could say that because I heard the symbols, saw the symbols, said, hey, can I check them out? I said, yeah, man, go ahead and play. Here's the sticks. Little kit there, play it. He liked what he heard. I liked the product. So my main thing is like, okay, let me buy the product myself. So it wasn't about, hey, here I am, give me an endorsement.
Yeah.
It was about, I like the product because I shopped different vendors as well.
Right.
Not just that company. And I like what he was saying. I like what he was showing me. I like how he sound. And I like the price point as well. And the price point he gave me at the time was very low. So I was like, okay, cool. That wasn't because of who I am. That's because of the relationship that we had the whole week.
Right.
Just conversating, seeing him here, seeing him there, conversating.
So this was multiple interactions.
Yes.
It's not like, hey, here's my card, give me some
Right.
free stuff. It's, hey, what's up, dude? Hey, it's Tuesday. What's up? Hey, it's Wednesday. That
Right.
show was crazy yesterday. Did you see this exhibit? Did you see? So you're kind of just being friends with people.
I'm just hanging
right?
out, man.
Now, how do you go?
My last thing in my mind was even trying to get endorsement.
Right.
My thing was having fun, chilling out. I might see a product I like. I'm going to buy that product.
Yeah.
That's just what it was. I don't care if it was sticks. I don't care if it was a little pad. I don't care if it was a little, trinket. I like it. I would have got it.
So the first thing, I got two questions for you here. As far as buying the product, because it's not like they have display cases where you just buy and walk out there with a symbol, right? So how do you buy it there? Do you set up like a thing outside? Do you tell him that you bought it afterwards? Like,
Okay,
hey, I just spent $500 on your symbols.
So when I was there, let's say, I like that symbol, this symbol, this symbol.
Right.
They put a package together. Say, here's a price point. Can you meet this price point?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. I zipped in the money,
Okay, so you kind of do it online and over
online
the cloud.
through the bank transactions. Now you have Zelle, which I had. You can do Cash App, whatever, PayPal, whatever you had. Whatever they have, you can use. And then on my flight, I had my symbols in my hand.
So you got the symbols from the exhibit then?
From the exhibit.
Okay,
from there.
cool.
And from there, it went on from there because I met a guy named Jamal Turner. He's from Baltimore. He's an artist as well, endorsed artist there. And him and I talked off and on. He came to see me play a couple of times. He's one of their East Coast reps. So by him seeing me play, and that's how I got on. He liked what I was doing, like how I was sounding, like my personality and what I brought to the table. You know, and when you bring something to the table that's going to further the company, it's a good thing. You know.
And so you also mentioned something to me because you called me when we were both out there. And you said, hey, I was hitting up these guys on Facebook. I don't know if it was them or somebody else, but you mentioned that you actually contacted them in advance, like direct message to like tell them, hey, I'm coming through and I might be stopping by such and such day. And I thought that was so neat because I wouldn't even think to do that because first of all, I don't even know these guys. So like the question is like, how did you find that out and how did you set up like that initial... How did you put that initial bug in their ear as far as, hey, I'm here and I'm coming to see? Because then when you say what's up to them, they kind of know who you are a little bit at least.
Well, right? with that in mind, that was a drum company. It was called Bone Drums. And I saw the product the year before, and we talked. You know.
Okay, so you were kind of following up with somebody you knew.
Yeah, so
right?
Information. I say, man, I'll be there next year. I'll be there whatever day I'll come in. I'll stop past your booth. See what's going on, you know, in that relationship. You know, hey man, some sticks, some hats or whatever, man. Shirt, man. I'm glad you stopped past. Yeah. It was more of a conversation. It wasn't nothing. It wasn't really about, hey, I'm coming in town. I want to be your endorser.
Yeah.
You know, endorse me. You know, it wasn't about that. It was about relationships. You know, and I still talk to the guys. You know, it's a drum company now that Dennis James and I spoke about, and I got contact with the rep, and it's called dial tune drums, and it turns a snare to a certain degree without tuning rods or drum keys.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And it pitches it on its own. So,
you might actually be able to play a C chord on your snare then.
Exactly. So with that in mind, Dennis I talked to the guy, and Dennis got a deal. Got through me. I got the deal. If I wanted to get the drum, whatever. Tell me what I want when it comes in stock. When we're building the snare for me or whatever, then you can get that product. I didn't do the product, but Dennis Chambers got the product.
Oh man,
I believe he got the snare. You know, he likes it, whatever. But I got with 1710 percussion through Jamal Turner, and they made me a snare. So it's in Bowie. So I try to stay local and get back to my community. You know,
but you still see him at the NAMM show, or
no? This guy came through the Trex Symbol relationship.
Okay.
See,
well, so one thing leads to another, doesn't it?
You know, you have drummer in town, Benzo. He plays for P-Funk. He has a couple drums or gadgets from the same company. So, you know, you have local companies here that's doing great products as well. You know, just about getting to find out who they are. You know, so and trying to find that niche or that person that you can contact and network with to basically find those companies.
And so the last step here is once you've met them, you've worked out some stuff, you've bought some stuff from them, and you've hung out with them, and they kind of know who you are, you know who they are, and then you fly back to Maryland, and you then do what? Wait for them to call you, and then when they don't, you get angry at them and say nasty things on Facebook about them.
Not
right?
at all. Not at all.
So then let's talk about follow-up and how you solidify that relationship.
I think I said it previously that Jamal Turner, he's here in the East Coast, right? He was in Delaware. So him and I conversate back and forward, and we came to one of his shows in Fells Point. Hung out, had a great time. He came to one of my shows, and then it was back and forward. They may have a friendship, a bond. From there, he liked what I was doing. He doesn't have a lot of artists on his side that can represent the company. So that's how it happened. Hey man, do you want to be a part of this company? You know, we can endorse you, and also you can be a rep as well. You know, you can sell symbols if you want to or not. It's your option. So,
but that's a guy that you didn't necessarily know. You went and bought tickets to his show, I'm assuming, right? And went there and just happened to meet him afterwards. It's not like you were trying to butt into his crew and his life.
no.
So, yeah.
Well, you know, we kept in contact when we was in at NAMM.
Okay.
So we, you know, that type of thing. Because we know basically almost the same cats, you know, dudes, you know, even on Facebook or whatever. So we name drop and say, hey, you know, yeah, I know this guy, you know, because it's good to be somewhere we have a hometown guy that knows the same people, you know. And I had a couple other colleagues that was there as well, but we all hung out. You know, you was there yourself, you know.
Right.
So it's good to find other people that's in the same realm or the same area that you can chat with. When I was in Europe, when I met a guy from Baltimore, DC, it's like, hey man, we talk about
incredible.
everything, you know, and it would, you know, we used to call it the world, you know, call the United States the world back then,
right?
You know, hey man, you know, the world, man, you know, whatever, you know. So, but just seeing someone there or talking to someone else and meeting other people, you know, is cool. You know?
Any little relationship can lead to a person and a person, I used the thumbnail image today has like sort of a web of people, and I was like, that's really what networking is. It's not to get to that guy that's at the top necessarily. It's to get to that one extra connection to this person,
right?
And then that could already be connected all the way to the top. So any
Exactly.
single one of those connections can be the thing that gets you to that next level, right?
It's like a pyramid, man.
Yeah, right.
That pyramid, it gets bills and bills and bills.
Well, hopefully not in a way that charges more and more and more money as you get to the top, and then you have like a corrupt gangster up there, like, wow.
No. It's not a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, it sounds like a decentralized pyramid where everybody's connected by
some
1, 2, or 3 degrees, and that's a wonderful thing. Well, that is Howard Funkyfootbrooks.com, Mr. Funkyfoot right here. Trexis Symbols. Any other quick companies you want to shout out real quick?
Just 1710.
1710.
I appreciate them, you know, making the custom snare, you know, to my specs. I love it. It sounds great. The Trexis Symbol company, along as with also their sticks as well. Okay, they have sticks as well. That's just through Jamal Turner. Yeah. So
nice.
It's a good guy. Hooked me up in so many ways. I turned some people on to the symbols as well. So in the company. And they pretty much enjoyed it, you know, the product, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Because one thing I would never play or sponsor something that's not a good product. You know?
Well, that's just incredible, man. You've given so much like deep, detailed advice and mindsets and stuff you can actually like take action on tonight, rather than like so many guys are just like, oh yeah, I endorse this person and I endorse this person. Oh, I endorse Roland and I endorse Yamaha. Da, da, da. And like you never really hear how that happens, and everybody makes it sound like, oh, I'm so lucky because I'm the great one, and you know they're lucky to have me. But you're just such a humble guy and just such a nice guy. You're like you said it. You don't expect anything.
No.
You're just going to make a friend, and if nothing happens, hey, nothing happens. You're not mad. You're not disappointed. If something happens, hey, beautiful. You're not trying to take advantage. You're not trying to like commandeer the situation and like always come out on top and always be get something for the time you put in. Like to me, I look at the music business as you have to give something first before you ever expect to get anything in return. Like if you just want to get free gear and money, this is not the hustle for you.